Residents in the vote-rich provinces of Bulacan and Cavite are demanding urgent reforms over chronic water supply issues, as frustrations mount ahead of the Philippines' midterm elections on May 12. Local communities have singled out Prime Water Infrastructure Corp., a private utility owned by the family of Senator Cynthia Villar, for years of poor service since taking over public water systems. Many residents say the situation has deteriorated, with unreliable supply, intermittent service interruptions, and concerns about water quality. The issue is gaining political traction as the country grapples with what President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has declared a full-blown water crisis, affecting an estimated 11 million Filipino families, nearly half the population. Marcos, speaking at the Water Philippines conference in Manila last week, called for urgent modernization of water systems, including better filtration and aquifer management. This is a water crisis because we're seeing problems even in major cities, not just in remote areas, Marcos said. He cited the long-standing lack of investment in clean water infrastructure and called for the Philippines to emulate global best practices, such as Israel's efficient water harvesting and recycling systems. Recent water cuts in parts of southern Metro Manila and Cavite were caused by sediment buildup in Laguna Lake, disrupting filtration operations. Meanwhile, residents in Bulacan have continued to rely on unsanitary water sources such as deep wells, rivers, and rainwater catchments, raising health risks due to contamination. At a local public forum in Cavite hosted by Rappler, residents and candidates openly criticized Prime Water's performance. In Dasmariñas, City Councilor Hopeful J. Danolo labeled the water crisis the city's biggest challenge. Gubernatorial candidate Francisco Gabriel Abeng Remula promised to work with local officials to pressure the company for reforms if elected. Bulacan and Cavite, with a combined 4.6 million registered voters, are seen as critical to electoral outcomes. The backlash could affect senatorial hopeful Camille Villar, daughter of business magnate and former Senate President Manny Villar, whose family controls Prime Water. Beyond water, a recent Social Weather Station survey shows that jobs, healthcare, and food security remain top voter concerns. But in regions where basic utilities have failed, water access is increasingly becoming a make-or-break issue.